Hey, this is Mark. I run a website called Markeology, and today I'm going to show you how to save a lot with a little when it comes to winter heat. If you know somebody that has a thermostat like this, so that you can push a little button and then there's a laser and it tells you the exact temperature, okay? So I have a very, very energy efficient house, but one of the first things you would want to do is you would want to tag what your light plate is on the outside of your house, because a lot of people will have air that comes in through here and it also comes in right over there, 66 degrees. Now at the top of the ceiling, I've got 67. If I go in here to an inside area, I've got 69. If I go under my cabinets where there's no access, look, it's down to 65 degrees. So there's a 4-degree difference inside my own house just between the top and the bottom. Okay? So obviously, heat rises, cold falls. So for those of you with a ceiling fan, you're going to want to change it in the winter so that it blows down because the heat is up. In the summer, you'll flip it and you'll have it suck the cool air up from the bottom so that you feel it, and then it will eventually, and your air just circulates like this. Or in the winter, it circulates like this. So it's bringing heat down, and then in the summer, it's bringing the cold up. That's how that works. So once you have done these types of temperature things right here, you can just remove these two screws, and there are little foam squares that are made specifically for outlets and for light switches. You can probably get these from your energy company as part of like their consumer energy efficiency programs. If you go to your electrical company and Google consumer energy efficiency programs, you should be able to find things where they may give you stuff like this for free. This makes a huge, huge difference in overall energy sustainability. Another thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you where your attic access is. Mine is out here in my garage, and I don't have a heated garage. But if you have an attic access inside your house like this, you want to make sure that it is completely down. Mine is actually designed that way. And then if you don't get in your attic very often, you can actually put a piece of plastic. You can just staple it up there to the top, and that will protect you from having things like that, having cold air come in. Your door seals are also really, really important. So you can check those. Again, there may be something that comes from your electrical company or co-op. So last thing I want to show you, pardon my little bit of a mess, but so this is my basement, and it's 67.9 degrees there, and it's 67.9 degrees at the bottom. There is only one blower in my entire basement right there. I have two windows, but this is why having a basement can be really, really helpful. It is actually more comfortable in the summer and it's more comfortable in the winter, believe it or not. So if you have that option with the basement, you can consider that. The last thing that I wanted to mention to you is having these thermostat types of things are pretty handy. In the winter, you want it to be like this. In the summer, you pretty much want to leave it on cooling. And switching to heat and cooling is something that you have in the kind of spring and fall kind of thing. And you don't want it to get below, say, 75, and then you can Turn that down so then it won't get below 62 or the heat will turn on, and it won't get above 75 if the air conditioning turns on. So that's how that stuff works. And last thing is about humidity in the air. You would not believe having a kettle and letting a kettle with water in it, just turn it on for a little bit each day. It will put humidity in your air, and having humidity in the winter reduces static electricity and it makes it feel warmer. Less humidity makes it feel cooler. So anyway, I hope all of that helps you today, and you can send me an email at mark@markiology.com, or you can check out my blog there. And thank you for watching.